Today in this video, I'd like to share some stories that will teach us life lessons about what we should do and what we should not do to have a happy and a successful life. One of the best way to have a happy and successful life is to believe in yourself. Why? मैं एक story बताता हूँ इसके बारे में. So one day one gentleman was walking through the camp and he spotted elephants that were not being kept in a large cage or held by the use of large chain. So all that was holding them back from escaping the camp was a small piece of rope tied to one of their legs. So the gentleman was very much confused why the elephants didn't use their strength to break the rope and escape the camp. They could have easily done so. But instead, they didn't try to at all. So the gentleman asked the trainer why the elephant were just standing there and never tried to escape. Then the trainer replied, when they are very much young and very much small also, we use the same size rope to tie them, and at this age, it's enough to hold them back from escaping. So as they grow up, they are conditioned to believe that they cannot break away. Same ऐसे ही अगर हम लोग के लाइफ में अगर हम लोग खुद पे बिलीव नहीं करेंगे कि हम लोग सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हैं तो हम लोग कभी भी सक्सेसफुल नहीं बन सकते. The most important thing for a successful life is to believe in yourself. A camel and her mother were lying and soaking up the sun. Suddenly, the baby camel asked the mother why we have big bumps on our back. Then the mother thinks for a few seconds and she replied that we live in a desert where there is not much of water available. Our bumps store water to help us survive long journeys. Then the baby camel asked the second question to her mother. Well, why we have long legs with rounded feet? Then the mother replied, these are meant to help us walk through sand. Then the baby camel asked the third question to her mother, why are my eyelashes so long? The mother replied again, your eyelashes often protect you from sand when it blows in the wind. Finally, the baby camel asked the mother that if we have all of these abilities given to us to walk through the desert, what is the use for camel in the zoo? The reason I told you this story about camel is pretty simple. हम में से बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो कि अपने करियर को अपने मनचाहा रास्ते पे लेके नहीं जा पाते. The reason for that may be financially not capable for doing that or maybe family support नहीं करते. But जो चीज़ें हम लोगों को पसंद है उसको करते रहना चाहिए. Even if हम लोगों को ज़्यादा या बहुत सारा स्ट्रगल करना पड़े फिर भी वही चीज़ें करना चाहिए जो कि हम लोग के लाइफ के साथ सूटेबल है, जो हम लोग के साथ सूटेबल है. देन फिर हम लोग खुश रह पाएंगे अपने लाइफ में. One day, a psychology professor walked around his classroom holding a glass of water with his arm straight outside. And he asked the student how heavy the glass of water is. तो सारे स्टूडेंट सोचने लगे कि कितना होगा, मे बी 50 to 60 ग्राम. सो प्रोफेसर ने सारे स्टूडेंट को सोचने के लिए 1-2 मिनट दिया. उसके बाद द प्रोफेसर replied that the absolute weight of the glass isn't what matters while I'm holding it. Rather, it's the amount of time that I hold onto it that makes an impact. Just think, if the professor hold it for say 2 minutes, it won't have any impact on him. If for an hour, then the weight of the glass will become more apparent as the muscles of professors begin to tire. If the professor hold it for entire day or week, he will likely to feel numb or paralyzed with pain. In all of this, the actual weight of the glass remains the same, but longer the professor clenches onto it, heavier it feels pain to him. Here, the glass represents the worries and stress that you carry out with you every day. If you think about them for a few minutes and then put them aside, it's not a heavy burden to bear. If you think about them a little longer, you will start to feel the impact of this stress. So don't carry your stress around with you everywhere you go, as they will do nothing but bring you down. So let go of the things that are out of control. One day there were 200 people attending a seminar on mental and physical health. At one point, the group were told to do an activity by the speaker of the seminar. After that, the speaker told each of the participants that all of them have to write their names on each of the balloons they are holding onto it. After that, the balloons were collected and moved into a small room. The participants were then asked to go into the room and were given 2 minutes to find out their balloon. As soon as the speaker told them to search the balloon, people were started searching for their balloon, pushing each other and running into one another while they are searching for their balloon. At the end of 2 minutes, no one had found a balloon that had their name on it. Then the speaker asked the participant to go back in the room and pick up one balloon at random, look at the name and return to its owner. Within minutes, everyone had been reunited with their original balloon. Then the speaker told the group this is what it's like when people are searching for their own happiness in life. People push others aside to get the things they want and they believe that they will bring them happiness. But in actual, you will get your happiness if you help other people find their happiness.